All right. Hi again. We're going to go ahead and start in a child's pose. We're going to go through a flow. So there's the option to do that chaturanga flow. If your shoulders are sore or if you're sore from practices, go ahead and just skip that chaturanga. Make sure you just go up to the down dog right away. Taking the pressure off of your shoulders, core, core, core. Just keep engaging your core so we take the pressure off your lower back and your shoulders and other parts of your body. Let's start in a child's pose. I'm gonna start. You're welcome to keep your knees together and roll your back over. I like to take my knees apart just a little bit so I fall forward. It gives my back a little bit of an extra stretch. So find the best stretch for you. We're gonna come to this child's pose. Just stay right here, kind of stay in your pose. Get your mind and your body kind of connected. Keep your concentration on your breath. In this child's pose, we feel our breath coming from our back just a little bit more. Let's stretch over to the right, feeling the long stretch on the left side. And stretch over to the left, feeling the stretch on the right side. And come on back to center. Find yourself in a tabletop. Pulling in and up through your belly, shoulders are over your wrists, hips are over your knees. We're gonna do a quad stretch, but we're gonna do it in this tabletop so that we feel and feel that we're engaging our core, where we can feel where our core is at. So when we do some balancing or some of even the warriors that we're gonna do, that you're engaged in your core and you feel nice and strong. So let's go ahead, take your left hand just slightly in the middle, not quite, but just move it a little bit so you feel more balanced. We're gonna take this right leg out, we're gonna bend it, and we're going to take this left hand around, grab on, maybe pulling up, pressing your ankle into your hand. Come on down. Find your tabletop again, take your time. Bring that right hand in just a little bit. Left hand goes out. Left leg goes out, sorry. Bend your left knee. Right hand comes around, grabbing onto that ankle, pressing your ankle into your hand and pulling up, feeling the quad stretch on the left side. And come on down. Let's go ahead, taking a core pose, taking that left leg out. Right hand comes out. Drop that left hip down. Feel the strength in your lower belly. Pull your elbow and your knee in together into that line, into your belly. Come back out and come on down. Realign yourself. This time right leg goes out, left arm goes out. Take a nice big deep breath, drop that right hip down, feel the engagement in your core. Pull your knee and your elbow in together into that line, that center point. And come back on out. And drop it down. And we're gonna go into our child's pose again. So sweep back, child's pose. Come back on up, hands and knees. So we're gonna go from this tabletop to bear. So we're gonna tuck our toes. Bear is where we're gonna lift up just a little bit. So again, we're gonna have to engage in that core, right? We're gonna go from bear into a plank pose. So we're really gonna have to reach those hands reach through our belly and press our shoulders up. So we're gonna maybe take our hands just a little bit like if we were gonna go into a down dog. Knees come up and we're gonna press yourself forward into a plank. Back to bear. Come on to plank. Feel the engagement in your belly. Back to bear. And one more. Come on back to plank. Now we're going to use that core to press in and up through to down dog. So use the hips. Come on up to the tippy toes. Now let's press your heels down. Press your chest towards your knees. Engage in your index and thumb. Press down to the ground. Pull your elbows in. Tuck your chin. Nice, long, big, deep breaths right here. Let's look at your hands. Let's walk or step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Grabbing onto your elbows, pressing your head through your arms, feeling yourself getting closer and closer to your knees with every exhale. Nice and heavy in your elbows, pulling through your lower back to get that nice long stretch. Pressing down with the balls of your feet, the heels of your feet. Let's engage your core. Press down with your feet, nice and strong tree trunks like legs. Come on up. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart or down by your side. We're going to take this right foot all the way around. So now my pinky toes are matching up. I'm going to take my arms up, grabbing onto the left wrist with my right hand and pressing and pulling myself over to the right side, opening up my shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Let's just switch your feet. Find that alignment again. Take the left foot around. Pinky toes are going to match up again. Inhale your arms up. This time the left hand reaches for the right wrist. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, over to the side. Inhale your arms up, unwind. Exhale, come back to a mountain pose. So now we're going to go into a few flows. And so every movement has an inhale or an exhale. Stay connected to your body. Stay connected to what you need. Make some adjustments, and I'll try to make some modifications as we go along. Let's inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, let's take it back to plank. Elbows hug in. Maybe, since this may be your first time in a while doing chaturangas, we're going to go onto our knees. Hug those elbows in, coming down halfway. Inhaling for an up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Walk out the feet here, pressing one heel down at a time. Let's take that right foot forward, runner's lunge. Again, you can stay right here. If you want to, you can take that left knee down. Feeling the stretch in the hamstring and the hip flexor. Left hand stays down, right arm comes up for a twist. Pressing your hips together. Come on down. Down dog. Nice long big deep breaths. Left leg comes forward. Knee up or knee down, pressing that heel back. This time right hand stays down, left arm comes up, twist. Keep those hips hugged in together. Bring that left hand down. Let's go through a plank and go through your flow. Left leg goes back if we're going through the traditional flow. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Long, big, deep breaths. Inhale. Take that right foot forward. Back heel is going to spin down. We're going to use our core to come on up. into a warrior one. Pressing and squaring your shoulders, pressing that right hip back, left hip forward. We're pressing down. Pay attention, are all of your left toes hugging the mat? Are they pressing down on the mat right there? Let's straighten out this right leg and come on down, forward fold. Bend the right knee, come up off that heel, the back heel, runner's lunge, and go through a flow. Right leg goes back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Left foot comes forward, runner's lunge. Back heel spins down. Come on up. Warrior one on the left side. All of your right toes or your pinky toes pressing down onto the mat. Left hip goes back, right hip comes forward, squaring your shoulders towards your left knee. Straighten out that left leg. Forward fold for your pyramid. Tucking your chin down, see if you can relax yourself just a little bit closer to that left leg. Runner's lunge. Take that left foot back and go through your flow. And we'll all meet up into down dog. Right leg comes forward, coming all the way up into warrior one. Settling down. Make sure those shoulders are nice and relaxed. And we're going to open up to warrior two. Warrior two, arms are out, they're level with your shoulders, pressing out with your fingertips. This right knee is not pressed in, it's pressed out. Feeling the strength in both of the legs. We're going to reverse by straightening out that right leg. And we're going to windmill your arms down, and we're just going to go into our down dog. Left foot comes forward, back heel goes down. Come on up, warrior one on the left side. Bending into that right knee, left knee. Pressing back with all the toes on the right foot. And then we open up into warrior two. Find that best posture. Shoulders and arms in line, stretching out to either side of your room. Pressing that left knee out. Feeling nice and strong in this warrior two. Reverse and straighten out that left leg. Exhale, windmill your arms down, runner's lunge, and let's go through your flow. And let's all meet into down dog. Let's add on this time. Let's go ahead and go straight into that warrior two. That right leg comes forward, back heel goes down. Windmill those arms all the way around into a warrior two on the right side. Straighten out this right leg. Lean a little bit forward. Pop out that left hip. Let's come on down into a triangle. Remember, in this triangle, we don't want to fold forward. You can use your block, come up on your shin, whatever you need to keep this openness in the left shoulder. It's like you're leaning up against a wall. See if you can get really light on this right hand. So really the strength is in our obliques and our side, feeling the stretch in this right inner leg. Inhale for a reverse. Exhale, windmill down, and go into your down dog. Left foot comes forward. Come all the way over into your warrior two. Left side, stretching out, feeling that stretch. Feeling how strong you feel in these warriors. And let's straighten out this right leg. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on forward to triangle, sorry. Come on down. Open up this right chest, the right arm. Feeling that stretch again. We're nice and light on this left hand. We're not leaning on it, leaning on that left leg. Now let's go into our reverse. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your arms down, runner's lunge, step back and go through your flow. Let's keep adding on. Let's go ahead, bring that right foot forward, back heel spins down. Come all the way over into warrior two just for a moment. Let's take this right hand down to the right leg and come on over, feel the nice long stretch on the left side with that side angle. Again, you're always welcome to add on. You can take that hand on the inside or the outside. I just don't want this forward fold right here. I want you to keep the integrity of the pose by keeping this left side open. Now straighten up this right leg and we're going to go into our triangle. Maybe a little deeper than you were before. Reverse. Windmill down, runner's lunge, down dog. Couple deep breaths right here. Nice long inhales and exhales. And let's go to the other side. That foot comes forward. Come on down. Come all the way around into your warrior two. Left hand to the left leg. Come on over, side angle. Again, you might have the option to come down to the ground or on the other side. I just don't want you forward folding. Now we're stretching up into our triangle. Maybe a little bit further as long as we can keep that right hip open, right chest open. Windmill back for a reverse. Exhale, windmill down and go through your flow. And we meet in down dog. Let's take this right hand, this right foot forward, back heel spins down. We're gonna go right into a pyramid pose. Maybe popping this left foot up so we have a shorter stance in between us, and we're going into this forward fold. Let's try a reverse, triangle. So we're going to take this left hand on, we're going to take this left hand on the inside of the right foot, maybe on the outside, but let's start with on the inside. We're going to keep our hips square to the ground, and we're going to take this right arm up. We should feel that stretch right back in the hip and the glutes. And take that hand down, runner's lunge, and let's do one more twist. Right hand comes up. And let's take this arm all the way around so we're stretching out our shoulder, really opening up that right shoulder. Take that right hand down, down dog. And let's take this left foot forward, pop that right foot up so we have a shorter stance in our pyramid. And let's take this right hand on the inside of the left foot, or if you'd like, you can take it on the outside. Let's start with the inside, keeping our hips square to the ground. And we're going to take this left hand up. It's pretty awkward of a triangle. Feels really good in that piriformis muscle right there. And take that hand down. We're going to go into a runner's lunge. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up. And wrap that arm around, opening up that left shoulder. Bring both hands down. We're going to go through one more flow. Take that down, plank, and run through your flow. And we're all going to meet into down dog just briefly. Take your feet, walk your feet up. Just see where you land. We're going to take them on the outside or the inside of your mat, but we're going to try to get those heels down to the ground. Walk your hands back to your feet. And rise on up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Go into a wide leg stretch. That was hard for me to say. Feet are pressed out. What we're going to try to do is our forward fold. We're going to get our stretch in our lower back, but also in these inner muscles in your legs. Take your hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. See if you can take your fingertips back behind you and start walking back behind you, tucking your chin. Come back up, both hands in the center. Pull in through your belly. Let's take that left hand to the center. Right arm comes up for a twist. Take that right hand all the way around. Release your left hand, and we're going to see if we can come over to the right side. So you may be hugging onto the right knee, the right shin, maybe the right ankle. Come on back to center, and we'll do the other side. So this right hand comes into center, left arm comes up for the twist. Come on down. Let's take that left hand all the way over to the right leg. Reach wherever you can, releasing this right arm, pulling yourself towards that right leg. All right, come on up, hands to the center, rise on up. Let's just heel toe your feet in. We're gonna go into your yogi squat. So find out where you feel most comfortable in that yogi squat. Toes are out. We're gonna see if we can sit your hips down and keeping your heels down to the ground, stretching out your hips here. So we're coming up gently all the way down to the ground. Maybe if you're all the way down, taking those elbows and pressing on the inside of your knees, seeing if you can get a little extra stretch in your hips. Taking your hands out, we're going to find ourselves in a boat. So we're going to gently come back into those hips, bringing your knees together, coming in, engaging, scooping your belly through. And then bring those knees in and hover. And then coming into your Baddha Konasana, your butterfly pose. Soles of your feet are together. I like to interlace my hands and put my fingers underneath my pinky toes and pull up. I feel like I'm pulling myself forward. I'm getting a stretch not only in these inner thighs, but actually in my hips too. I'm going to pull my feet out just a little bit. I'm going to forward fold, see if I can get a little bit more of a back of the hip stretch. Come on up, bring your knees together, hover again, pull in, pull straight on up through your back and your hips. And then we're going to find ourselves lying on our back, knees in. Taking some nice, long, big, deep breaths. We're going to take your hands, scoot down here just a little bit. Bring your knees in. Arms are going to go out like a T, or if it feels better on your shoulders, we're going to go out like a cactus. And you're going to drop your knees over to the right. We want your knees and your hips in line right here. I'm going to see if I can untuck this right shoulder blade and see if I can get this left shoulder down just a little bit more. When I do that, my left knee might pop up, and I'm just going to press it down with my right hand. Just really press it down gently. Long stretch, nice long stretch through this left side. Should feel nice and good. All right, bring your knees back on up to center. Give them a hug. Keep slowing your breath down. We're getting ready for our Shavasana. Just drop your knees over to the left. Maybe adjust a little bit so that you can get your hips and knees in line. Arms go out. Decide what feels best. Untuck your left shoulder blade so I can get my right shoulder down. We could stay here all day. Feels so good, but we gotta move on. Gotta get ready for Shavasana. So we're gonna take those legs out, stretch our toes and our fingertips to the opposite ends of the room, pulling in through your shoulders. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come on down. Find a comfortable position for Shavasana. So we're gonna let those legs fall open. Your hips kind of sink down into your mat. I like to have my palms facing up so that my shoulders open up. And I'm going to make sure that I'm in a comfortable position, not that you can't move in Shavasana, but we want to use it as a pose. So we're going to just stay here nice and quiet just for a couple minutes. I'm going to have you close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. I'm going to sit up so I can run you guys through a short little visualization. And then bring you out of Shavasana. So you guys stay laying down. I'm going to sit up and give you guys a nice visualization, closing your eyes, letting your breath start to relax. Every exhale, feeling as though that lower back sinks even more and more into the ground. Relax your breath. With your next exhale, feel as though you're relaxing your eyes, your temples, taking the tension out of behind your ears, around your temple, the top of your head. Exhaling to release your jaw, taking your tongue off of the roof of your mouth, letting it float. Feel as though your throat is relaxed with each and every breath. Feel your chest rise and fall with each breath, dropping your shoulders down into the ground. Feel your lungs expand and relax, lowering and relaxing your lower back, taking the tension out of your belly, allowing your breath just to free flow into a relaxed and nurturing breath. Feeling your hips fall open, allowing the tension in the back of your legs and your quads just relax and melt. Maybe your knees are slightly bent. As your knees relax and the muscles around them just release. Feeling the heaviness of your legs melt into your mat. Your feet have fallen open. The work is done. Allowing your thoughts just to flow easily in and out. And staying quiet here just for a minute in your Shavasana. Knowing that you can stay here in this Shavasana, in this relaxed pose, this gratitude pose, giving your body all the thanks for the last few weeks of getting back into the pool and working so hard. And it feels so good to keep your body moving. Feel the strength and the resilience and your endurance. Staying right here in this Shavasana as long as you need, as long as your body is asking for. But when you're ready, go ahead and start to take some longer, deeper breaths through your belly. Expanding your belly, expanding your chest. Feeling that long breath through your nose as you inhale. And the strong exhale through your mouth. And again, only when you're ready, bringing one knee in and then the other. Giving your knees a hug, maybe rocking side to side. Dropping your knees over to the right into that fetal position, symbolizing a brand new beginning. And gently pressing yourself up into your easy pose. Let's drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall so you feel the stretch in your upper spine, bringing your chin to your chest. And rolling your left ear to your left shoulder. Coming up to your seated position, keeping your eyes closed or opening your eyes as we go through our long, big 3 deep breaths. Inhaling, stretching up to the sky, stretching and holding, feeling the strength in your lungs as you hold your breath. Strong exhale, hands to your heart or down by your side. Again, inhale. Stretch your arms up to the sky, maybe wiggling your ribs and your belly. Exhale, hands to your heart, down by your side. And let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Keep up the great and awesome work that you're doing. You guys are resilient. You're strong. You can do this. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me again. Have a great, great, great day. Namaste.